it's at the edge of dusk. Devil's den breathing that old cold musk. Ozark ridges, rumor of gold, grow its cave of hope. Boy, don't get old, keeper of the secret, won't speak up. Dreams never done, so bring your cup. Devil's den dreams, buried in the bones of the hill. Devil's den dreams, whisper you ain't seen nothing still. Shadows in the storm, hands in the soil and sand. Devil's den dreams, holding what we'll never understand. If the ground could talk, it would use your name. Trace every footstep, every stubborn flame. Some doors stay shut for the soul's own sake. Some treasures sleep so the heart won't break. Some treasures sleep so the heart won't break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Reverend Dream. You usually don't catch me out here this early of a morning doing content. Well, good morning, Miss Tammy. But today is a special day. Well, hello, Undid. How are you? We're coming today because guess what? We are putting a roof on my house. We're gonna give y'all just a quick overview. Hold on just a minute. We have some gentlemen right there. They're gonna be tearing that roof off, and we're gonna be giving y'all play-by-play. We are so excited. So excited. I'm so excited I'm sitting out here in the cold weather to give you a point of a view that you might not have. Now, for those who know, we've taught boxing here for 30, 35 plus years. Right here, underneath this roof that Timmy, my brother in Christ, had put on here before he passed away. And right here, we created many champions right here in this concrete pad. We started, can I tell you a chord progression that may be good for a song? And yes, it's very cold where I am. Yeah, brother, what's the chord progression? Please, by all means. But we wasn't expecting, we had waited on them since 6 this morning. I got up at 7 and nobody was here. And I thought, well, they might not come. Hey, Bud Files. And so they surprised us, and they did finally get here. So we are excited. For those who don't know, this is going to really change how we live in this house. We don't have to worry about any more rain buckets or barrels. This is going to be the end of that. They are tearing off our old shingles, ripping off the old plywood, and they're going to be replacing the plywood. They're going to be replacing the whole flooring and the whole decking. It's going to be a chore. There ain't no telling what's going to come out of that house because this house was made in 1950. I'm going to try to get in a place where that you're not going to be able to hear that machines running, and you're probably going to hear it anyway. But they're busy up there. They're really tearing it off. Let me see if I can switch it back around. And I'm going to blow it up a little bit. Now, as you can tell, this old garage that I've got here is pretty DOA. But we're going to change that too. That's coming. So we're going to get on up here. I'm going to grab my chair, my luxury, and we're going to get here and give you all a good view of what's going down. Because I know that y'all didn't come just to see or hear me talk. So we're going to get over here and stay out of their way, of course. And we're going to give you some great views. Hoping this chair won't stink. Now this is our little house. And as you can tell, we are so excited. They are tearing it all down. Let me pull it out a little bit. There we go. That's what they got going. They have a lot of work to do. And so sit back, relax, and see how the Dreamsteaders home goes from this to a new 50-year warranty roof. As you can tell, these men are serious about what they do. I'm excited to see what comes out of that roof, because we've been hearing possums, coons, and all kinds of animals up underneath that roof. So if you see anybody run off that roof, you might get a first here. And we're going to be here all day today, freezing, to bring you good content. Now, for those who don't know, Wind Choice gave Reverend Dream and Miss Tammy a lucrative deal on this roof. This is going to be their model home in the future. We are so excited to set that precedence. We are not being paid by them. This is not a paid advertisement. This is what we are paying for. We have a veterans discount that I received as a veteran, as a disabled veteran, and also from being a civil servant for the community for over 30 plus years. Teaching boxing, working with at-risk children and adults. So you're going to see it right here, a new roof being decked, redecked, and everything being secure. No more leaks, no more animosity. We are excited, guys. We're beyond excited. We have placed a lot of money into this roof, over $10,500 after finance charges. But we got a good deal. We ended up with $7,500 for this new roof, and redecking, 50-year warranty. So any chance that you need a new roof, get with your boy Eric at Wind Choice and tell them Dream sent you, Miss Tammy. I'm sure they'd be willing to cut you a winter deal and maybe even a summer deal. But they do quality work here. He guaranteed me his work. He said, for anything, if it goes wrong, please, Dream, don't hesitate to call us. So we have, we've had over 30 years with this last shingled roof. Now, for those who don't know, me and Miss Tammy, we're in our 60s. And so this 50-year roof would put me at 110 years, and her with a little bit more, because she is a cougar by 2 years. So if we survive this 40-year roof installation, a 50-year roof installation, then we are going to be elated. If we can replace it one more time, trust me, we're going to be jumping up and down. But I don't think in our right mind that we will ever see the restructure of this roof anymore. So this will be our last roof and our last repair on this particular house. Now, if you do know, we do have the garage over there that we will be eventually working on. These people, I don't know if they'll be the ones that do it, or if we could get some friends together and some material from the local community to help us out. But if not, then Wind Choice will be our bet. So Wind Choice, if you're out there and watching, know that we could do a deal if you cut your old boy a promo deal, because we're going to give you the best views, because these people out here are willing to go above and beyond for anything that they do. So stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to give you a play-by-play best I can. I never did a view in a video this long, so I'm going to try to watch and make sure I don't run out of battery. And if I do, Miss Tammy's got a battery charger. So you're not going to miss any of this action if YouTube don't cut me live, because I've yet to do an 8-hour live yet. But we're going to try to do it, hopefully in less time than that. They've been here for less than 20 minutes working, and as you can tell, they pretty well got this front side deshingled. Now, we will be replacing the plywood, which is going to be real sketchy when we get doing it. And also, we will be doing the backside, which they do have guys that is already doing the installation of the backside. We are here because the shingles is being tossed off. They are guaranteeing that we don't get no nails later on by laying down that tarp. They're going to cover it all. They're going to throw it all away in that dumpster right there that they brought with them. And no fuss, no muss. We don't have to do nothing but sit and watch the installation of this roof. And we are so excited at Dream Team headquarters. The Dreamsteader, when we said we was homesteaders, this here proves it. So all you non-saying homesteading channels that says, Miss Tammy, Mr. Dream, they ain't homesteaders. This here proves that we are. We have been a homesteader in Arkansas before a homesteader was actually known to man. We just called it as people that lived in poverty trying to get by. Now they call it with this cool word called homesteaders. We are elated and always have been to be a homesteader. My grandfather was a homesteader, and he come as an immigrant to this country legally. He got his legal citizenship, married my grandmother, and they had raised 11 children in the great state of Arkansas. They're proud to be Arkansan, where sometimes freedom still reigns and nonsense stays away. So if that's what you like and the content you like to see, then know that not only do we do homesteading, we also minister to the community and abroad. Oh, look, guys, I want to show you something you haven't seen here. Let me turn it. Look here at our new friend. We have a chicken. Don't know where he come from. He come on up, and we've been watching him the last couple days, and hopefully our cats won't see him. Now, we've had a chicken here before, and they never bothered. But this is a new chicken, so I ain't promising that you won't see something here at Homesteader Channel that might not get interested. As y'all know, we have 10 cats outside. So for them to see this chicken and let it be, it's going to be amazing. But that ain't why we're here. We ain't here to watch no chicken. We are here today to watch a roo go on the house. And there's them guys doing an excellent job. Now they will be taking off that dish. We don't need that dish no more. How's everybody doing today? Call him Larry. All right, you got it, Undead. Hey, Larry, come here, man. Undead says you're Larry today. We might call him Mud if he gets close to them chickens there, Undead. And then we might have to call him your title, Undead. I hope not. Boy, they got the shingles flying now. We're getting some action done, man. I mean, that felt is going everywhere. Now, them people look like they know what they doing. They brought a whole crew now. These men ain't worried about being cold. They ain't worried about getting it done. They got shovels, they got their snot, they're slinging it all. We are proud, so proud, to be able to have a home that we might not be so embarrassed to live under. And when the community drives by, hopefully they'll see us as a positive reflection and not someone who is poor and being looked down upon. So, now for those who don't know, so what do you think about the chords? You know, I never seen the chords. Let me look. Call him Larry. I'm doing a happy dance. A-M-E. Just play back and forth until you get the chorus. F-G-A-M. Miss Tammy, can you write them chords down for me? Hold on a minute. Hold on, Miss Tammy. Let me go up and get my drink. I'll be right back with you. No. Miss Tammy got me a new jacket. Brought me some sweet tea. Thank you for them cords, brother. I appreciate that. I'll use them. I'll tell you how it sounds. I appreciate you thinking of me, Undead. How's your music going? You excited about busking this weekend? I know you said you was gonna go busk. Now where are you going busking at, Undead? For those wondering what Dreams are drinking in that glass, that's Miss Tammy's favorite Southern sweet tea. It's famous world around. If you ever want some sweet tea, you gotta come see Miss Tammy. Because I guarantee you, it's some sweet tea that might make your arteries stop up in a couple of days' time. But here in the South, we love sweet tea. A lot of people in the North likes unsweetened tea. But yeah, we gotta have that sugar, man. Gotta have that sugar rush. So we're all excited. Local store that allows me to do so as long as I don't bother no one. Hey, right on, brother. That's cool. What are you gonna be playing? Your guitar and You got an amp, a mic, and all? You gonna be singing, or are you just gonna be playing? Are you gonna be singing your songs? Hello, Arlene. How are you doing? We're sitting out here freezing to death. No, not really freezing to death, but we are chilly today. And I tell you what, you get to shaking and jittering. No, it ain't me, because you're on a tripod this morning. I broke down and I bought this tripod during the football game, and I couldn't find out where all the parts was, so it took me a minute to get everything together. Yeah, new roof, Arlene. We are so excited. We got 2 people in here. It must be you and Undead, Arlene. Thank y'all for being by here. We did have Miss Connie, and Miss Connie, we love you, sister, and Miss Nancy. They're going to tear that off because there's no need in that satellite dish. So they could break it off and not have to worry about it. Just in time. Yes, ma'am, just in time. I play and sing. Right on, Undead. Right on. Well, one of these days we're going to have to hear one of your songs. You're going to have to send me one. And if you don't mind, I'll play it one day on YouTube. Try to give you some exposure. But I got to have your permission. But you can send it to my Gmail, lunabeck1999@gmail.com, or you could just send it to Miss Tammy Beck at iCloud.com. And it's easier if you send it to Miss Tammy, because I usually go on live on my phone. And if you've got her Gmail, then you can just send it to Miss MRSTAMMYBECK at iCloud.com. And if you want one played, let me know. And as long as it's not provocative, as long as it don't have profanity, and as long as it's not a copyrighted song, we'll be more than happy to play any of your music at any given time. Yeah, we're taping on YouTube.
Is what pictures?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so y'all gonna be famous.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you give me the pictures after the work.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to tell him he's wanting pictures, so we're gonna try to get them on YouTube and let them see their progression. I'm glad to get them old satellite dishes off. Now that we have T-Mobile, the leading internet provider, T-Mobile, shout at your boy Dream. It's about time we do some business together and let me maybe plug you the way you deserve to be plugged. We're so excited because that pipe right there has been leaking, and that's where a lot of our problems has come in. Give me some advice. Always copyright music before you allow others. Allow others to use it, so it can't be stolen. Of course, I don't blame you. Oh man. Check. Now, I'm sorry about that momentary loss. I had to turn off my Wi-Fi. I need that. I need that. Yeah. Yeah, that's my vent for my bathroom. So, we gotta have that. So let me, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. It's all right, baby. I got my little baby. It was cold, so I put it in my jacket. So me and him are gonna sit here and watch this roof being placed. We're excited. Now I guess I ain't gonna replace the wood. We was thinking they was gonna replace the wood, but the wood looks pretty new. So they might not be replacing the decking. Well, the cat decided he wanted to play, so he's gone. He's out of there. I just pray he don't get up in there and get lost somewhere or get hurt. Well, I guess I don't get no new decking, guys. The way they talked, we was gonna have new decking put on. So we need to talk to Eric and tell them maybe it might need to be a little bit cheaper. Eric, hit up your boy, old Dream. We need to make some arrangements. Well, he just dropped his whole bag of nails. Hope he gets them all, because sure don't need no flat tires. Well, he's just gonna kick them off. Okay, maybe they all landed on that tarp and I don't find none in my feet or in my tires. He's got a big problem going on there with his tool pouch. He's dropping screws like nobody's business. He's fighting that satellite dish. I guess they wanted that sucker to stay on. And I'm not going to tell the company it belonged to. Everyone got your coffee, Miss Tammy. Yeah, Miss Tammy's in there brewing some coffee, guys. Of course, I don't drink coffee. Well, I thought they was gonna put a new decking on, but I guess they decided, Miss Tammy, no new decking today. He's like, get that stuff rolled out. Don't be playing around. Go around him if you have to. He'll get it done. Okay, he's got that off. So now it's time to move on with the moving on. Yeah, we don't get no new decking, Miss Tammy. I wonder if it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Because that plywood is pretty expensive. And well, I hope he don't walk off that deck. I'm sure he's covered by insurance if he does. He didn't cut that long enough, so if you notice on the very ends there, he's not got it all the way run out on each end, so I don't know what's going to go. These poor guys, but I'm sure glad you're getting a new roof. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lauren, how you doing? How you and Joe doing? Hey, trust me, it ain't just them guys that's cold, Miss Lauren. I'm pretty well chilly myself. They promised me new decking, Miss Lauren, but they're rolling right over this old decking, but apparently it don't look rotted, or they would replace it, at least I hope. So, as you can tell, the decking looks pretty good, but hopefully when we get through here, we won't have no leaks. We'll be able to find out the first good storm, and it's coming, so we'll be able to know if we've got it all battened down and secured. They're in a hurry, as you know. We've got storms coming, so hopefully we'll have all this done today. They still got to put they got foam board right there out of eyes way. And hopefully that'll go down before my tin goes down. If not, since I paid for it, I'm just gonna have them set that sucker to the side. He's telling him he's missed that little bit on the end. Make sure you cover it all, because I'm watching you. I've got you on camera. You can't do anything shortchanging on this one. If you do, you're busted. Well, I hope he don't step down off on that garage, because it would be his last step. Now he's going to finish up that little bit of shingles there, try to get that all done and taken care of, and move on to laying that felt down. The one there with the diamond on his chest to the left, that's the boss. He's the one that's hollering out all the orders. He's the man. These other men work for him, and he drives them hard. He don't play. He's like, we working now. Don't be playing. There's a storm a-coming. And as you can tell, the sky is starting to look kind of dark out. There's no sun today. Boy, it's bad windy. Back in the old days, today would be a time to sit here and smoke cigarettes. But we don't have that problem no more. Sure wish we did. Well, I see old Larry's over there. He's moved around to the other side of my dead tree, and he still ain't been got yet. The cat's too busy up underneath the house. All this noise and all this mayhem, they decided they out of there. Storm won't hit you till late this afternoon, early evening. Well, I'm hoping they get through, sister. If it's coming this evening, they better start pouring it on, because they've yet to place any foam board or any tin yet. So I want them to do a fast job, but I want to do an efficient job. So keep us in your prayers that this all works out fine. It's a metal roof. They go fast. Okay. Yeah, I've never installed a metal roof, Thank you, Arlene. I've always installed a shingle roof. I'm an old school roofer, and we didn't have the pleasure back then. Most people didn't want to afford the old metal roofs, so I never had the pleasure of doing it. I did have the pleasure of laying a lot of them shingles, though. Goodness gracious, was them some hard times. But nowadays, we don't have that. Especially if you're doing that metal roof. They over there deciding what they want to do. They're having trouble getting that generator down. We're gonna try to get it down so they get it a little closer to the house. They've got to take it off there, and of course, the boss is fighting the rope. There we go, Bominos. It's time to go. Get it as close as possible. There they go down with it. There goes the generator. Compressor. They're ready to rock. He's trying to figure it out. He's lining them men out. He's got them all lined out. Hey, this is some exclusive right here now. You can say, I remember when Dream got him a new roof. Tie it. Oh, put some staples in it. That way it won't unravel. I pray that they're going to put that foam board down. If they do, that's going to give it a little bit more insulation in there in the house. I'm watching them. Now, Wind Choice has some of the best roofers around, guys. So anytime that you need a new roof, hit up your people over at Wind Choice. Like I said, tell them Dream sent you. And they'll guarantee you this metal roof is guaranteed for 50 years. I'll never see another roof. Hallelujah. Well, they calling out the orders. They're getting everybody lined out. Now where the progression begins. I guess they got the backside tore off. There's people working on the backside. And we're going to have an all gray roof. It should match the sides of the walls. Don't that yellow roof, or don't that yellow door and that cross stand out on there? Ooh-wee. That door, the whole walls used to be yellow here. Please hit the like button, subscribe. This is the coolest vibe on YouTube. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, brother. Here comes the queen. Here comes my queen. Here comes, let me just say it, Dream's queen. That's right, Dream's queen. She's coming out with, I bet, some cocoa. Because you know your boy don't drink coffee. But I'd sure drink me some hot cocoa. We're going to see if she'll say something to you if she don't freeze. Hey, Miss Tammy, get up in front of the camera there and say something, everybody. Tell them what you got. Step back a little bit. You're a little too far. See, Dream's queen, I told you.
Everybody, I'm bringing in some hot chocolate to keep him warm. See? And it's got marshmallows in it.
What?
Oh, no.
Let them see that dreams queen. Let them see who you are. Step back here a little bit more. A little bit. Step back here a little bit. All right, stay still. See, there's dreams queen. Show them your shirt there.
Well, I'm going back in the house where it's the one watching the TV.
Hey, there's her JV toboggan. And she's gone, guys. I do have me a cup of cocoa. I'm excited about it. She is sweet, Arlene. Miss Tammy's the best woman you could ever want to be. She loves people. She's a people person. She's shy to get to know, but once Miss Tammy knows you, hey, you got a friend for life. That's a promise. I ain't met nobody she don't really like, except people that's done her wrong. Now, if you done wrong, Tammy, you just might as well go on and leave her alone. Well, all them sweet sugar crystal marshmallows, they all gone. They done disappeared. I guess Miss Tammy's inside. Did y'all see Miss Tammy go inside? Or is she stepping hiding behind the trailer? Yes, okay, thank you, Arlene. This is good. Okay, you're in the house. I didn't know if you was hiding behind the trailer and couldn't get in, Miss Tammy, or what. Thank you, Arlene. You're a sweetheart. Man, this chocolate cocoa. Miss Tammy put that sweet finger in there and made this taste so much better. Well, there's the new decking, guys. I guess they're going to lay that old decking and leave the old decking, put the new decking right on top, put the straps on. Hallelujah. Which it should be good and secure because that wood looks still solid after 30 years. The last roof was installed when this house was sold to me. This house was built in 1950. We just replaced the outer foundation. It was on a beam and tier, and on the walls, the 6 inches, they was all deteriorated, and you could actually put your finger through them. And Timmy, before his passing, he jacked up the foundational walls, replaced all the beams where the termites had got to it over the years. And yeah, them walls are going to stay up for many, many years to come. And yes, they was treated, so we won't have to worry about that for some time to come. And this year we might do us some termite. We might pay one of the termite companies to come out and make sure that they have that done around there for us. I know somebody that used to work for the pest control place. Maybe I could get him to talk to some of his people, That's the way it is in this good boy world. It's not what you got, it's who you know. Now hopefully, we're going to see some progression here in just a second. They're buttoning it down, making sure that all the felt stays good and secure. They're popping lines, drawing that line to where them boards should be. This is going to be so much of a change. And I think they're going to replace that board up there that we got missing. Timmy replaced the other ones, and yes, they're treated. And when the summer comes or the spring, I might take some a propane torch and would burn that to give it that proper look. Because when you burn wood, you make it a natural pest repellent. So we got the hammer gun coming, the saw. Get it. My cat's gone across the street. Miss Tammy, one of your cats went over to that old building across there. They shot out of here like a Roman candle. Most of them are up underneath the house. Y'all able to hear rain coming down on the metal roof? Yes, sir, Steve. I tell you what, now that'll put you to sleep. I was thinking they was going to put some of that foam board down before they put on strips. Hey, brother, are y'all going to put that foam board down? Is that going up there? Yeah, okay. I was curious. And yeah, it's going up there. Might not be able to hear that rain, Steve, with that foam going up on top. I was hoping they wasn't going to use it. I could use that on the outer walls up there because I know that stuff ain't cheap. Yeah, with that wind blowing, we'll have a good time trying to keep that where it needs to go without breaking. Miss Tammy, that cocoa was really delicious. And I don't know how long my battery's got on here, Miss Tammy. I don't know if I can pull the screen to look and see. I don't want to take y'all off of here. And for any reason we lose connection, I'll reboot, guys, and get it started again. We do have a battery power bank that we will be using to ensure that you get the whole from beginning to end. We got 4 thumbs up and 3 people in here. We've had a few people come and go. So, hallelujah. Maybe this will be a good watch video. If y'all could, share this out for us. It don't take much, just a push of a button. Maybe someone else can watch this progression done. It'd be worth me sitting out here freezing today. Today we're doing it for the Lord, don't get me wrong, but this one here is more or less, this video is for me and Miss Tammy today. This has been 35 years in the making to be able to better not only our home, but our lives as well. No more of them pesky rain buckets in the house. So there's 5 buckets that we can free up. And trust me, we're gonna be so elated to ensure that this will not leak no more. Hearing rain on the roof is what I miss about living in a trailer. I know, Steve. I love them days, man. I used to live in a trailer myself, and that pitter patter on that roof, it put me to sleep quite often. Well, they're putting the boards on the backside. They got that nail gun humming. I'm sorry about the wind. Hopefully it won't be cutting into the sound and audio too much. This is the first time I was able to video out here in the wind like this. They're putting all these on the backside. Hey, TK. Yeah, we're excited too, TK. We get this roof done. We'll get it paid off. Then we're working on a garage and securing it. We've got to make sure that we are in a secure place. And of course, the longer it stays up, the better we're going to be, because we're too old to mess with it. Well, he made that board a little long, and that'd be nice if I could have that overhang for that, but I don't think we're going to have that overhang. He's going to take it off. At least he's going to try. They secured it in pretty good, so there he goes. All right. They're getting down with the get down. He gonna leave it overhang again. Reset it. He'll probably just cut it from the end down there. Are y'all getting a good view? I love this tripod. No shaking. They guaranteeing a 50-year warranty. Anything goes wrong, anything leaks, call your boys up at Wind Choice and they'll make it right. Grandma's in the house. Hey Rocky, how you doing? Please hit the like and subscribe button. This is the coolest vibe on YouTube. Thank you, Steve, for putting that in there, man. We appreciate all the support that we can get, guys. Hard for me and Miss Tammy trying to get this together. Yeah, son, it's cold out here. Her bones can't take it. Miss Tammy, thank you for that cocoa. It was delicious. These boys ain't messing around. They know storms are coming. They got to get this sucker dry. Let's go. We got this to do. We got to move, boys. That's the boys there. That's the boss in the gray on the top right there with the red gloves on. He's one of them bosses that drives them boys. I like them kind of bosses. We got him grabbing everything now. This old boy decides he's not gonna mess around with 2 or 3. He's gonna grab a whole stack of them suckers. Miss Tammy is the sweetest person I know. I know you too, sir. I don't have a grandma or grandfather. You guys are my family. Thank you, Rocky. We're honored to be your family. We don't take that lightly. We love each and every one of y'all. Don't think that we don't. When we say we love you, we truly mean it. We appreciate your love too as well. You know, in this old world of uncertainty, love is a precious commodity. And when you find it, please don't let go of it or abuse it. Because when you do, you might not never find it again. So, by all means, love the ones that you're with. Grandpa and Grandma are the greatest grandparents I've ever had. Well, don't call me Step. I don't like to be anything that's stepped on, TK. Call me grandparents, and it's just fine, son. I won't never take the place of your grandparent, I promise. If you don't want to call me Step, you can call me God grandparent there, TK. Because I think God was the one that placed us in your life, son. And you in ours. He does things that we don't understand, but we must appreciate. You sure can. Rocky, you can call me whatever you choose to call me, son. And I'll accept it with gratitude and honor. And we love that. We thank you very much. You know, them words are special to us. You know, we loved our grandparents, me and Miss Tammy, and we loved them till their dying day. Now that they're gone and together in heaven, then we try to give back what they gave us, unconditional. You're welcome, Rocky. Thank you for the love that you're showing. Like I said, so many people love to spread evil and hate nowadays. And it's nice when someone shares love. These boys are getting it done now. Let me tell you, they are not playing around. That's it, Steve. You know me so well. Just don't call me late for dinner or supper. And since I don't take breakfast, you can call me late for breakfast. Please do. Because I like to sleep in. I ain't going to lie to you. I hardly sleep. So the morning times is my morning. Because I usually go to sleep really, really late. Yeah, if y'all all know me, you know I love to eat. That's one of my sins. I try not to make gluttony my sin, but sometimes I do have to repent from it. Miss Tammy's waving at the door, checking on me. She does that, guys. She always makes sure that I'm okay. She thinks that's her job. Even though I'm a grown man. I love you too, Rocky. You know, Rocky, that was one of my favorite movies, was Rocky. I bet I watched that thing 100 times. And I even got to meet old Sylvester Stallone's brother, Frank, when two of my fighters went to compete at the Contender. And they was a little bit too big for what they was looking for. Not that they didn't have the skill. Both was police officers at the time. And they come out here to learn boxing. Oh, I know, Miss Tammy. I can't cry, Miss Tammy, in front of these grown men because they might start laughing at me. But I don't know. They might think it's just because I'm cold and I'm a weirdo. Which is okay, too. They're getting her done. You know, this little shiny stuff right here is going to make all the difference in that heating in the house. And hopefully all this banging and the screwing and the drilling, if there's any mice or any raccoons or possums in that attic, I hope that they leave. I wish it would have used thicker foam board. Yeah, that's probably about a quarter of an inch or a half inch. I think probably about a half inch. But thing about it is I have tons of insulation inside that attic. It's so full you couldn't cry or you couldn't crawl around in it. I had a guy that remodeled his house, and he asked me one day, he says, hey, Dream, you need some insulation in your attic. And I said, I sure could use some. He said, well, I give a couple, 2,000 or 3,000 for this insulation. And I remodeled my house, and of course they're taking my house back, and I'm getting my insulation, he said. I said, okay. He said, you think you could use some? I said, yes, sir. I said, but condition is I'm allergic to insulation and fiberglass. He said, it's all right, I got you, Dream. So shout out to Brian. I love you, Brian. He come over and brought that insulation, stuffed it up in there, and I'm sure he itched for a couple of days after, because it was everywhere. I itched and I didn't even do it. So he put that whole insulation in there, and I mean, he stuffed it full. Now, I'm sure some of it has gotten wet over time, and I'm sure that some of it might have flattened down. But as full as it was in there, it don't matter. As long as it can keep in a little bit of that radiant heat from inside, then we're blessed. It's hard to hear here, so he don't really hear what they're saying. But he's getting her done. A lot of times when you work with people, oh, I hate insulation too, Steve. I didn't know I was allergic to it, but I used to work for the government, and in several places, and one of the places was making tubes. I can say that. I made fiberglass tubes that was over 60 feet long, and the fiberglass would spool over my head, and it would catch into the resin and spool it up like a tube. And all the fiberglass and the resin broke me out, and I swole up like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, or the Michelin Man, whichever one you want to think about. And I couldn't figure out for a month why I was swelling like. So I went to the company doctor, and they said, oh boy, you're allergic to insulation and fiberglass. We got to move you to a different department. So not only did they move me to a different department, they moved me doing a different job, which is a top secret security clearance job that I cannot discuss for over 50 years. So when I'm probably about 80 years old, maybe I could tell you what I did. But till then, Mom is the word. Just a little tidbit of dream. That's why I'm really proud of my country. A lot of people don't like it now because all the things in turmoil that's going on. But if we put God back in this country and quit making it about people and things that they are doing, we'll find out this country is still great and never has weakened. You want to know how to make that happen? Next time you see a stranger, tell them Jesus loves them. Tell them you do too, and that you're praying for them, even if you don't know them. And honestly mean it. Honestly pray for them. because you never know what someone's going through in life. You could be the last thing that they see in their life. And they just needed that little extra hope. You might not know it at the time. You might not even give it to them at the time. But one day, God will show you. And he will say you either helped them or you didn't. You want to be one of those that God looks at you and say, good, well done, my good and faithful servant. You don't want to hear them other words. Depart from me, ye worker of iniquity, I knew you not. So always remember, give goodness where even hate is. Because the best way to destroy hate is bring light to it. Because darkness can't survive in light. It just don't work, no matter how hard it tries. Well, they about got this side sheathed. One more strip there and one more at the top. You want to produce good fruit. Yes, Steve, so right, brother. So right. And a lot of people don't think that God is looking upon them, but he is. If he knows every thought, every hair, and everything that you will do or have done or born to do, then he knows what you're doing. You're not fooling him. Ooh, we almost got it dried in. Get that little bit of insulation. Hey, Miss Tammy, I'm gonna need that battery pack, darling. So if you would, meet me at the door with a cord, and I'll come get it and I'll plug in this battery charger, because we're at 20%. We made it quite a bit of ways on that little battery. But we're gonna plug it back in, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, look at the back of my jacket when I leave. Thanks to Miss Tammy. She hooks up the old boy. All right, I'm back, guys. Whew. We'll plug up this sucker. Miss Tammy's got me a cord in here. She takes care of me big time. Ha ha! I got me some cough drops. Watch out! Uh-oh. Don't tell me we're run out of gas. Let's see. Miss Tammy? Let me go get that cord from the car. Let me be right back. Now then, let's see if I can change this. All right. I should got it, guys. We should be charging. Put this on my coffee cup. Now then, we're back in business. We got 7 people in here, 5 thumbs up. Well, hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you for them extra 2 since I've been gone. I'm Reverend Dream, by the way. I'm sitting out here freezing. We got a young man right there wanting to be on YouTube. We're going to blast him up. Let him get his little view time. They're doing such an excellent job, guys. If you decide you need a new roof, check out your people over at Wind Choice. Y'all let me know, and if y'all need anything like this, we know the people right here are really blessing too. Got the neighbor going down. She's watching. She's seeing what we got going on. She stopped out here and she's watching. She's like, oh, goodness gracious, Dream has got a new roof going on. She's watching how they do their stuff. We had one of the bosses had a phone call, I guess, because he's went inside the house, or went inside the car, sat in there for a minute. He might have got a little too cold. But he's the boss, so he deserves. Hey, Miss Tammy, what time is it, baby girl? I want to see what time we're looking at, because I can't tell on this phone. We got the neighbor out here, Miss Tammy. She's sitting out here watching. If If you want to just type it in, Miss Tammy, that would be great. 10 o'clock. Wow, okay. Well, they might get through by 4 o'clock. They might get through a little quicker. I have one more strip here to put on. They're cutting around the pipe, trying to make sure it's a secure fit. Of course, that takes a little extra time, and he wanted just to pull it up, and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. We got to have that pipe. That's the ventilation for the bathroom. We got this gentleman down there. He's a sawing away. Want to make sure that he gets a little time in. Really nice kid. Well, I guess the neighbor seen what she wanted to see. There she goes. Thank the Lord that the neighbors might not be so disappointed in their place now. It's bad when you go from poor to actually being somebody. Even though you've been somebody all along. Ain't it crazy how just appearance makes people think if you're worthy or not, and not what you do and how you are. They're pushing that board right there. He's trying to figure it out. He's like, how can I work around this sucker? Because that electrical is hot. I guarantee you, he's smart. He's going to saw it and figure it out. Let me see. Let me take a little bit more off of here. Get a little different angle. I love someone who thinks off his feet. I just pray he don't cut himself with that saw. When you don't have a sawhorse, sometimes it can get a little sketchy. Apparently they didn't make that cut right a while ago, and they had to turn around and make another cut off of that top piece. They're gonna pop the line this time to ensure they make it right. They've got the string. They're ready to go. He's got his board. He's going back for his second installation. Please watch that electrical line, son. I don't need no electrical short right here. I ain't worried about the house. I'm worried about him. I think they come about 8 o'clock. What time did they get here, Miss Tammy? About 8. I think they started probably roughly 8:30. So they've been at it for about an hour and a half. And this is how far they've got. They are working on the other side as well as this side. They brought a full crew. He said this crew was a beast. He's not joshing you. It is a beast. And they're doing some great work. could, I'd appreciate it if you could share this out. Kind of see if I could get some more people in here. We got 6 thumbs up, 6 people. Thank you all for coming in. All those that are watching, all those that are silently watching, we thank you too. For those who's wondering, are they truly homesteaders? Yes, we're truly homesteaders. And we're proud to be able to call ourselves that. So if you're thinking old Dream and them ain't a homesteader like they say they were, start inviting us around, because you might find out that we might know a little bit too. I used to do all this work. This used to be my forte. One of the many hats I wore was roofing. I did flooring and I did framing. So I know all my way around the house, and I know when good quality production work is. And I'm seeing it be done today. So I'm glad it's being done by these gentlemen. People that win choice, getting her done. I'm figuring by 2 o'clock they should have this all buttoned up and be rolling out. Now I could be wrong, but we'll see how they go to cutting on the 10, and that's going to make the difference. I see they got the ridge caps over there, so we got that part. I haven't seen the 10 yet. I guess it's still in the back of the truck. They might have moved it over to the side. Just being able to have that other piece of wood on there made it look a lot better. Poor Timmy sure was trying to get it done. Timmy, that piece of wood there, brother, is for you. The new neighbor. Really, I'm surprised. I really am too, Steve. They're doing an amazing job. The man that come out here, Eric, told me he was sending his best crew. But these people do not play. That the boss is an animal when it comes to putting his stuff. Luna, she is wanting to go outside. I'll leave Luna inside for now, Miss Tammy. She went and used the bathroom a while ago. She's okay. She's wanting to go outside because she don't see me is what it is. And I'll come get her in a minute. Right now, they're busy with some metal in front of the house, as you could tell. She just wants to get out here and be nosy. She don't need to be nosy. Put her up in a chair and make her sit. Luna, you better get up there and lay down in that chair. Don't make me come inside. My hips are done hurting too bad. She's not going anywhere. Yeah, she don't need to. Guys, this is quality work right here. Being seen right here at Dreamsteaders. And get over there if you haven't subscribed to Miss Tammy's channel. We'll be putting a lot of content soon on that. We've got to get her going. But it's going to take support from y'all to get her where she needs to be. I think she's only got 100 subscribers. And yeah, it's old boxing videos that we had done right out here in the yard with the children. But there's more homesteading to come on it. So get over and subscribe to her if you ain't subscribed to Dreamsteaders. That metal will be fast. Yes, the only thing that'll be slow about it is cutting, Steve. Everything else is zip, zap, zoom, and they're there. So they're still working on the backside. I don't know how much they like. Let me step around and see. I'm gonna leave you right here, so don't go nowhere. Now, if my behind is wet, it's because this chair is wet and I'm warm, and this metal is not nice. So let me go around. All right, update. The rear of the house looks like this. So they've got it all buttoned up. I'll subscribe on my phone too. Thank you, Steve. If you want to watch some good videos of us out in here in the yard, Steve, you'd like watching that if you like boxing. You might even get to see a video of me in the TOUGHMAN ring, fighting in it. I wasn't supposed to video it because it was on FX TV with the legendary Rocky Gannon as the referee, who was a TOUGHMAN world champion, and on FX TV, which I ended up working for FX TV for 5 years as their fight coordinator. And after they retired me, put me to work. So if you want to see any of that content, it's over there on Dreamsteaders. And like I said, we do have some videos of the siding being placed on the house, how the house looked before it began, and I think you will be totally amazed at the outcome of what this house used to look like. Now the boys are stepping in the truck. They're trying to get a little warm because it is bitter cold out here. And on that roof, it sure is bitter cold. There's no blockage of wind whatsoever. We got one up there, as tough as boot leather. He don't really worry about it. And he's secure in his masculinity. Let me bring you on a good view of him. See, he's just hardcore. He's like, well, just come on and bring it. When do you think they're going to have the roof done? Well, TK, I think that this roof will be done in a couple of 2 hours or 3. They did this in about an hour and a half. They got this far. They tore off all the shingles. They put on all the insulation, all the backboards, and now they're ready to screw on the tin. That's the next step. Once they screw on that tin, it's a done deal. They're out of here. They're heading home. So I'm hoping a couple of hours, maybe 3. No longer than 3, I don't think. Brian, I hope you don't call me, brother. Miss Tammy, is there any way that you could text Brian on Facebook and let him know that we haven't had the weather yet? It's supposed to be here late this afternoon. Because he's trying to figure it out, and I sure don't need him to call me because I don't want to stop my live. Okay, here comes the boss man. He's ready to go. He's warmed up. He's got his gloves on. He coming around the truck. There he is right there in the gray hoodie. He's making sure everything's still going. And we got one guy trying to figure out that board placement. He's having a tough time. I hope he don't get electrocuted. God forbid. I'd say 11:30, they'd be done. They're ready for lunch. You think so, Steve? What's your odds, guys? Steve says 11:30. Anybody else's thoughts on what time they'll get through with this? Now, it's a little bit after 10 o'clock here. So how long do y'all think they'll be through? Will it be a couple hours? Will it be 4 hours? Will it be 6 o'clock? What's your time that you think that these gentlemen will be through with this roof? the biggest part that they're going to have, the trouble that they're going to go through the most is around that pipe, cutting that pipe. But other than that, it's pretty well going to be simple pimple. And this gentleman right here with this board is having a tough time. I feel sorry for him because that electrical right there will light him up. And he's being real cautious, which he deserves to be. You should take them out for lunch just to say thank you. Well, TK, are you buying, son? If you buying, I'd be more than happy to take them out to lunch on you. But right now, with $10,500 out of my pocket, I'm just a little bit tapped, son. And that's just being honest. But if not, I sure buy them. That's the thing about Dream. He's always going to keep it real. I mean, I'd love to take them all out. And I'm going to get business for them. So I'm going to make them money. They're real reasonable. And I might even hire them myself to do a few things. So you have to stay tuned to see exactly what's going to happen. I don't want to jinx it. And I don't want to spill no beans. Because Miss Tammy says I'm a bean spilling man. And I don't want to spill no beans. We had 7 in here. Thank y'all all for being in here. There goes one of my cats coming back across the street. Kitty, 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 kitty. He's like, well, I've been across the street long enough. It's time to come back and see what I can get into. Boy, I tell you what, it's going to be a big difference. Miss Tammy, do you feel the difference already in the house of how warm it will be? My mom was wondering, what is the thing that is this soldier leaning down on that house that says freedom is not free? It says freedom isn't free, never forget. It's for those fallen soldiers, TK, that served with me, that didn't quite make it home. It's for the price that someone has paid for your freedom. And the person that's seen us all through, that made it home. That was our Lord Jesus Christ. Oop. I also have a new thermometers going outside on the other side over there underneath the light. It says United States Army and has a tank on the outside picture of it, which, for those who don't know, I served in the tank unit, 155 howitzers, and I was in charge of the ammunition. I made sure everything went bang when it was time to go bang. And I took my job really serious. About as serious as these gentlemen's taking this job. They all wondering, hey, where can we see you at? Well, they're going to find out. They can find themselves on YouTube at Reverend Dream. So maybe I'll get some new subscribers. There's enough people there that I could get some new subscribers. Miss Tammy, can you lock that door out there so that man ain't sitting there fighting that with that tarp, please? He's trying to keep your door shut, and he can't figure out why the door won't stay shut. I got to put that spring on there so that they won't have that problem. The boss is hollering. He's ready to go. He's saying the storms are coming, boys. You don't can't hear him holler very much with that mask on, but trust me, he's getting it done. Miss Tammy, could you shut your screen door, please? Bolt it. I'll let you know when I'm coming in. Miss Tammy, did you fall asleep in there? Do you hear me? Well, the guy, he's doing him a push-up. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna have more than just 3, baby. Hey, you're gonna have more than 3. Okay. Hey! Hey! Miss Tammy's thinking about him, guys. Brought him some hot cocoa. She's trying to get their attention, bless her heart. I tell you. Got his attention. Miss Tammy, he's coming down, baby. He's like, oh yeah. Tell him what you got him, Miss Tammy. See, we do think about them. We might not have a lot. We might not give a lot. But what we give is just what we need sometimes. Thank you. We're so excited. We're going to be so warm and dry. Everybody's just smiling and waving. The neighbor said they're excited for us. We can't be no more excited than what we are. Let me go check my mail. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Oh. Let's see if my old crippled legs will move. They got cold. All right, guys. Hope everybody's still here. I've been over there feeding Larry. For those who don't know who Larry is, let me show you. There's Larry. He's been eating. We picked this up a new chicken. I think he's the neighbors. But old Larry there, he come to visit. So we was able to feed him some crackers. And of course, he's excited. Wow, we jumped up to 13 people. Thank everybody for coming in. All those silent watchers, I'm sorry I haven't been watching. Sure it hurts today. It's swollen from a storm coming. Make sure you elevate it today, sister. Hi, Miss Deborah. Yeah, she's swollen. Her leg ain't never went down yet, Miss Deborah. It's big. And my knees are, you're out of breath, Rev. Yes, ma'am. It's cold out here, and it takes my breath. I've only got one good lung, so I battled it quite a bit. I've had that since I was 15-year-old. Had my lung collapse, and so I had to be real careful. Hey, what y'all think of a new chicken, Larry? See old Larry over there? Old Larry's eating them crackers I fed him. Oh no, it's swollen when I seen it. Oh my, you need to get inside the house. But you're still breathing, hallelujah, amen, Star. Yeah, you love Larry. Yeah, he's the neighbor's chicken. And so Larry come over here with all these cats, 10 of them, and he decided that he wants to hang out with us. Yeah, Larry does look pretty tasty, but hopefully he will dance around them cats. And we've got that little gray cat over there. The boss here is wanting him. So I think we have a home for one of our babies. And I haven't really named him yet. I think Miss Tammy calls him might be having a new home. He's done fell in love with the guy that runs this crew. The man there with the red gloves on the other. Well, no, that wasn't him. Where did he go? He might be in the truck. He had red gloves a while ago, too. No, that's him. I guess he just changed his hoodie. But he's going to be taking Smokey to his new home. And I'm glad he was able to find him a love. And Smokey deserved all the love he can. And they done met and done loved up on each other. And that's the good thing about Smokey. He loves love. I'm glad it's not cheating neither. Oh dear, Larry don't look tasty at all. Of course you would say that, Sister Star. Boy, he's sure digging them crackers I got him. He's munching out. Hey, Larry. Hey, Larry, is them crackers good, son? He's like, shoot, fire, yeah, fella. I could have used that a long time ago. It's getting colder here by the mountain and really windy. Yes, ma'am, Miss Deborah, it's been really windy. We've been out here since about 8:30 this morning when the crew pulled up at 8. They got up on the roof about 8:30 after unloading all the material. And they went to town. So I'm gonna be trying to save up my money. And the next project we're gonna try to do is our garage. It needs all new beams and might even shingle it, I don't know. Larry looks nice and fat, just right for plucking. Steve says, that chicken deserves to be in some chicken and dumplings. But Larry, we can't take old Larry out because he belongs to the neighbor, and that neighbor might be upset if he misses his chicken. And I don't think I'd have the heart to take anything out anymore. I used to be one of them heartless people who just wouldn't care. But now I've got like a little soft heart somewhat. We have lots of jets flying around for some reason right now. Well, I'm sure it's because they're trying to prepare to make sure that everything's buttoned down, Miss Deborah. They want to make sure that they have a game plan when all this strikes. Trust me, they say 2 inches of ice here, and maybe 8 to 10 inches of snow. That's a lot. That would cripple our grid. I'd rather have chickens instead of cats. Yeah, I would too. They give you food and not take food from you. But like I said, we got some cats if anybody needs any. We got a bunch of black cats. Of course, nobody wants no old black cats. See, there's one down there at the bottom by the door. He's trying to creep around. He's going up underneath the car there, or up under the truck to get him some food. Miss Tammy feeds him there. We got rain here, but the temp is probably up in the 50s. Wow, Star. Wow, that's amazing. I'm saying right now here in where we're at, I'm probably betting it's probably in the low 30s. It's probably right at freezing weather. I mean, my face is cherry. I've seen havoc people next door. Hopefully it doesn't affect me here. I hope not neither, Miss Deborah. Like I said, everybody's just trying to prepare. We got a black cat who is close to 20 years old. Well, then you need another one then, Star. We've got plenty to choose from. I think there's 7 or 8 or 9 of them. I'm 30 degrees and the wind is 3. Well, the wind here is probably 30. It's blowing pretty heavy here. As you can tell by the trees, it's blowing with no leaves on it. They pretty well rocking. You can see that on the far corner there where that's all shaking. Come here, Larry. Larry's still strutting around. Larry. Larry. Come here, Larry. Larry, I think we done found him a home, guys. Larry. Hey, Larry. Oh! Larry. Larry. Larry, come on. Come on, Larry. Here come Larry. Give him a little bit of food. Here he comes. Look here, you're gonna get a good view of Larry now. Look at there. There's this huge, yeah, guys. I can be the star of your show. Not only you get a roof, you get pictures of old Larry there. I'm gonna give you all of it, Larry, because you deserve it. Today you're the star of YouTube. Boy, ain't he a pretty color though, guys? All that speckledy going on. Larry, you're a superstar today. Just don't even know it, bird. Well, they've done put some of the siding on the back side. They done really throwing down up there. They're working that back side before they work the front side. He is sure quite a rooster. Yeah, he is. He's a pretty one. We used to have a rooster. Neighbors used to have one, and he used to come visit all the time. My cats never bothered him. I think they was scared of them spurs, and he does like them crackers, don't he? I do too. Them are Ritz, and ain't nothing better than a Ritz cracker. The only thing better than Ritz is Ritz with a glass of milk. Goodness gracious. That's how this fat country boy eats. TK, of course, he says, "Oh, I don't like anything squishy." Bless his heart. He wouldn't know what good is. But I still love him. Even though he don't know how to eat like a fat man, we can forgive him. He probably done fell asleep coloring somewhere. We got 9 in here. We lost about 3 or 4. But it's all right. Nobody wants to wash no chicken. Well, anyway, we're back on the roof. Like I said, you can see that tin sticking up over that crest of that arch there at the top. For they've done worked 3/4 of that tin on the backside. They're working all the way around. I'm having yogurt and banana. Man, hey, it's Natalie. Hello, Natalie. I love me some graham crackers. I do too, Steve. I tell you what, I love me some graham crackers for any pie crust. I guess Larry decided he had enough crackers and it was time to move on to get him some bugs. So he's sitting over here. Hey, Larry, what are you doing over there, boy? Huh? Make sure you get any tick you see or any flea that you need. How you doing, Natalie? We're putting the roof on, Natalie, out here freezing to death. How was school today? I love graham crackers. Wish I had some right now. I know, right? Everybody always talks about food, and of course it makes you really want some. What are you doing strutting your wings there, Larry? Did you find you a new home, son? I might have to go over and talk to your owner. Say I got a co-op ownership of Larry now. Wonder what he thinks about you being named Larry. He'll love it once I tell him. Larry's gonna be a famous rooster on YouTube. It's cold. To see the outside of your house, that's really cool. Thank you, Natalie. We're trying to get it done. They're putting the roof up, and it's been a long time coming, sister. We've had that old roof for 30 plus years, and it was only good for 20. So to have a 50-year warranty on this roof is really amazing. Guys, it's really nice here. Hey, Miss Tammy, when you think about it, write down our number, sister, so that I could give it to this young gentleman before he leaves today. So it ain't got to be right now, baby. He's still got a while to go. So did we figure out any times that y'all think these guys will be done? I know somebody said 11:30, and that was Steve. Steve said 11:30. What about any of y'all? I don't know what time it is now. Miss Tammy, what time is it? Is it 10:30 now or so, or is it 11 o'clock? I know time ticks by fast. I know they're at least 3/4. It's 11:30. Okay. You're gonna say lunchtime. I'm gonna say 1:30. I'm gonna say 1:30. I'll go out on a limb, or 1:30 or 2. I'll say they'll pull out at, okay, it's 10:50, Miss Tammy says. So they still got about, Steve says 11:30. They gonna be close. But hello, Miss Connie. I'm gonna say, I'll just go with in between 1 and 2. I'll just say 1:30. I'll say 1:30. They'll be pulling out of my yard. Giddy, 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 giddy. Giddy, 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 giddy. One of the cats done said adios. He went over there to the building over next door. Hello, beautiful Miss Connie and Miss Nancy. I love you. Yes, we do love them. They up there having a good time. That's what jobs should be. You should love one another as you're sitting there going through what life is. Hello, sweet Connie. How are you this morning, sweet sister Connie? Star, are you diamond painting somewhere? Or you started beading yet? I think you were supposed to start beading at the first of the year, sister, wasn't you by chance? I'm going to lay down a bit. I'm glad it will be done before the storm hits. Love y'all. Well, we love you too. Yeah, we have a lot of people texting us, and of course we're not able to answer you. So if you're texting us and you're watching this right now, know that as soon as I get through this live, I will be answering you. Yes, oh dear, I was supposed to. Yes, I know, Star. And I'm patiently watching and waiting. Yes, ma'am. Because I don't think you'll probably be showing it, but I'm going to watch it just to make sure. I'm taking off diamonds on my Noah's Ark as I made a big mistake. Oopsie. Oh, dear, sister. That was amazing. I was watching that yesterday when you was doing that. I like your big light that you got up underneath it. That sure makes a difference. Trail camera captures rare photo of something that ain't been seen in over 50 years. I wonder what that would be. Star, we are good. Mama woke up in a good mood. Hallelujah. See, that prayer did work, Miss Connie, because that's what I prayed for. I prayed for her to have joy and happiness and love throughout her life. And so if she woke up in a good mood, hallelujah. God heard my prayer and he answered it. And we'll just keep praying that prayer for her to where that she won't be discouraged. Oh, Larry, he's done. That's what I'm thinking, Star. Bigfoot. They done seen Bigfoot again. Here in Arkansas, I wouldn't doubt that they don't see him. See, old Larry, he done took a perch over there and just chilling out. He's done full as a fat rat. Look how blowed up he become. It's 28 degrees here, warm for here. That feels about that here, Miss Connie. Tighten up that. I figure it's probably about that here. I figure maybe 32. Yeah, there's the boss. He's the one with the red gloves. He's barking out them orders. Oh, I better not tighten that up too tight. I pray it lasts. Yes, I do too, Miss Connie. Mine's supposed to have a 50-year warranty, so it better last. If not, guess what? We'll be seeing them again. And we'll be doing another video again. So hopefully by 50 years I won't be around. I'll just be a bad memory for somebody. Maybe my lessons will be learning by someone else in a new generation. Usually when someone leaves the earth, their videos go viral. Wouldn't that be something? I finally go viral when I'm not here to see it. Just my luck. But it's okay as long as God's word is spread, whether I'm here or not. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now, hello to my sister out there, Mary. If you're watching, know that I love you. And Sister Norma, I know you're probably not, but I love you too. Whether you believe me or not, it's the truth. But anyway, guys, we're having a good time out here freezing out here watching these gentlemen. Because I know I'm not the only cold one, and they're servicing us today, and least I could do is give them the best of what you see from them. So he's still worried about that one-piece trim, bless his heart. Metal is the best roof. It should last at least 25 years. Miss Connie, I got a 50-year warranty, sister, on this metal. 50 years. I won't be around to see if it makes it. But whoever's watching this 50 years from now, if you don't see a new roof still on this house, please, by all means, contact these people at Wind Choice and say, hey, get on over to Reverend Dream's place and make it right with him, because he believed in you and he gave you that last dollar he had to ensure that he was giving the best at Wind Choice. And for your finance charges, go with Green Sky. They finance all the Wind Choices stuff. So if you need that roof replaced or you need something done, by all means contact these people and give them work, and they will ensure that you get quality service for quality job. Well, it looks like that other side is complete. They just like probably about a 2-foot section on that very top left corner by the garage. Because I see it all sticking up over the top of the crown. So now they're getting ready to start this side over here. They got the one little piece of trim on the bottom. They've got their pieces laid down for screwing into. And they ready to install this last piece of bottom trim. And once that gets on there, it's going to be screwed on and it's going to be gone. They put the cap on top and away they go, and we'll time it and see who gets it close to humanly possible. I've really enjoyed my day with y'all out here. Even though I've been cold and my nose is going to run, and I'm probably going to be sick for a little while. But know that I give it all for y'all as y'all give it all for us. And we will suffer to give you good quality videos. It might not be like everybody else's, all edited and cropped and boasted and but we do love what we do, and we love y'all for staying with us. If y'all know anybody that needs to subscribe to somebody, we would sure greatly appreciate anybody that could get a subscriber here. Oh no, no sickness will come upon you in Jesus' name. I accept it. I receive it, sister. I receive it in the name of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Thank you, Star. I needed that. Just a little bit reminder sometimes goes a long ways, guys and girls. Well, here comes Larry. He's ready for round 2. He said, where was them crackers, by the way, Dream? Oh, yeah. I got to get me some more of that, he says. What do you think, Larry? we gonna be buddies, Larry? I think me and him are gonna make a great rapport. Boy, he's got some pretty colors. I wish I could have some of them feathers. Larry, if you leave me a couple of feathers, we'll call them crackers just fine, son. I can see myself with a few of them feathers on my hat. Ooh, you keep on munching, Larry, and we won't keep you. We've got a roof to watch so that nobody leaves, because nobody wants to watch no chicken. Nobody but old Dream. Is that good, Larry? Is that good, buddy? You ain't got to go nowhere. Boy, them are some pretty feathers, son. You ought to be proud of yourself, Larry. God bless you so much. All right, guys, back to our roof. They ready to get started. They trying to put that last piece of molding on. He's having a tough time with that trim. He don't know what to do. He's trying to figure it out. It's one of the most difficult spots. He's like, what do I do, guys? Somebody give me a hand. That's the good thing about them guys. They help one another. They figuring it out. Boy, them clouds sure are puffy up there. That means the winter's coming in. As anybody think, I figured they'll be out. They'll figure it out, no problem. Yes, ma'am, Star. That's the good thing about it. The boss is like, hey, man, listen, this is what you got to do. Quit worrying about the petty stuff. Let's get this done. It's okay. Don't worry. Now, I wish I had my sister Mary here. She could give you commentary on this Spanish. But Dream, he unfortunately just speaks a little bit of Spanish, but a lot of German. She speaks a lot of Spanish and no German, so we kind of switch it off. She asked me one time, "Hey, Bubba, do you want to learn a lot of Spanish?" And I said, "Well, I do, sis, but if I lose my German, then we won't have no two-way communication. See, if you're German, I can speak to you. If you're Spanish, she can speak to you. So we kind of got the whole world wrapped up. But if I didn't know German, then we would just be speaking to Spanish people. So, and we can sign a little bit. Be careful of that power line, son. That would be really bad. That would definitely light up your world. Oh, dude, you are so close. If y'all see any electricity flying, know that Dream is going to try to run his crippled self over there. And yeah, they done talked him out of leaving that, use that big long one. Boss done called his letter. He was fixing to mess up. Boss said, let me help you here, son. He's got a good boss. That dude's good to go there, man. I've had a cousin walk right off one of them roofs. Wasn't paying no mind and backed right on off of it and fell. Had another cousin. Hey, undead. Had another cousin went up a ladder, one of them old wooden ladders, and the rung snapped, and it had one of them wires up underneath the wood. and he fell backwards, and the leg got caught in between that metal. Come here, baby. In between that metal and that wooden rung, and snapped his leg in half. Are you going live? Let's see. Are you going live tonight? I sure am, Natalie. I'll be live at 6 p.m., sister. Yep, 6 p.m. Central. So we'll be doing 2 lives today. You better leave Larry alone. Leave Larry alone. Leave Larry alone. Oh, hold on a minute. Come here, Larry. Get away, mad chicken. Come here, Larry. That cat was seeking him, and I had to discourage him from Larry. He's like, that's a little bit bigger than a bird. And I've seen him take down birds, but Larry's one of them roosters that you just don't want. Yeah, Larry's okay, Miss Tammy. That cat was stalking him, and he realized that Larry might just give him a little bit of a hard time. I guess you hear me right. Okay, she hears me. All right, y'all see Miss Tammy at the door kind of peeking in on me. Making sure that I'm still a-kicking. There's old Larry. For those who's wondering if he made it, he made it. Okay. Yeah, they was stalking old Larry, and I hollered at him. He decided just to leave Larry alone. That chicken might have whooped that cat before that cat ever thought about being whooped. I kind of growed fond of Larry now. He's going to be my homie. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to use my stand today because I was missing a screw that fell out. Thanks to Miss Tammy, she's able to go behind me and find everything that I can't. And I looked the car over for it and couldn't find it. Yeah, Larry should be a mascot, bless his heart. He's a good bird. I think he'll do just fine. But see, then Luna's going to be jealous because she feels she's the mascot of the channel. Even though y'all don't see Luna very much, I keep her pretty well protected and hid. She's my sidekick. Without Luna, I wouldn't be a dream. She loves me, and I sure love me some Luna. She's the only thing I allow besides Miss Tammy in my bed. There goes the neighbors. They just a-waving. It's nice to be in society to where that you're accepted. It's nice for a change. Well, I think they're going to cut all that tin real quick. And that way, when they get ready to start putting this side, they can just butt it up to each other. Oh, he's doing it old school. Oh, he's got electric. It's electric. I thought he was cutting it by hand, but I think I hear a battery buzzing over there. I'm currently making a bedroom with native plants and insects. Oh, cool. That's cool. What are you using, like a fish bowl or fish aquarium of some sort? Are you building it out of like plastic and doing all the whole thing yourself? Boy, he just ripping it off. They get a good cut. You got muscle over there, he'd just grab a hold of that sucker and just rip it. So I just hope he don't cut his hand. See, that's the thing about it. It don't have to be perfect up there. Just got to cut it and get it going, and then that ridge cap's going to cover it all, even if it ain't pure. Boy, I wish he'd leave all that foam board here. I could sure use some of that stuff, especially inside the garage. Currently using critter cage since the native, and I can leave them outside because they're already adapted to the weather. Amen, brother. You sound like you smart, got it going on, man. You had to send me a picture on my email so I could see it, man. I'll show everybody. I like to see what y'all doing and share it with each other. That's what family does. They share everything amongst each other. Miss Tammy's a peeking. She's a peeker, guys. She's got a peek and make sure the babies are all okay. She's looking at the baby there, gray baby, which is probably going to have a new home. Can I choose a verse tonight? What you got, Natalie? Miss Tammy, can you write down Natalie's verse for me? When she says it. Yep, that's Tammy. She's a peeking. Tammy's a peeker. She's a making sure that I'm doing just fine and the cats are doing okay. She's the most worry wart that I've ever seen. Oh, yet I was thinking maybe like temptation of Jesus in the book of Matthew. Yeah, I think TK wanted me to do John 3:16, but that's just a little verse. Fun fact, peel bugs, also known as roly-polies, anthropods, breathe through gills even though they live on land. Yes, believe it or not, undead, I know all about roly-polies. They used to be one of my favorite insects. And matter of fact, here's a fun fact you didn't know. I have a cat, and her name is Roly-Poly, because when she was born without a tail, and she used to love to roll up into a ball, and you could really just roll her across the ground, and she'd love it. Used to fit in my pocket, and I'd feed her out of a mayonnaise jar lid, and her and the food both could sit in that mayonnaise jar. She's one of my littlest cats, and she's one of my oldest cats, and I think she's like me on her last days. I'm not going to speak that on her, but she's a good old cat, 15 or 16 or so, and she's so frail and fragile that she has her own chair in the house, and nobody bothers her. But that's old Roly-Poly. So I love me some Roly-Poly. Even the insects. We've got 4 down here. Everybody's done got bored, went to go eat lunch. I think the 4 for staying. I know this might not be very interesting to a lot of people. A lot of my content, some people don't feel is. So if you stay with me, I appreciate it. It means the world to us. We're fixing to get excited because it's fixing to go up like really quick now. They've got the top roof trimmed off. Now it's time to get it really going. They're bringing the metal around, fixing to start handing it up. Those is taking bets. What time is it, Miss Tam? Do-si-do, Big Rev, how's it hanging, brother? Do-si-do, it's going good, brother. We're putting a new roof up. Please like and share us out, Do-si-do. We would greatly appreciate it. Here comes the first piece on our new roof on this side. Of course, we've got our other side already done. It's a done deal on that side. I haven't went around and looked yet. But this time is time for this side. Now I'm gonna step away from the camera. Hopefully we'll have a lot more people come in while I'm gone. And I'm gonna go look at the backside to see what the finished product actually gonna look like, if my old legs and hips can do it. So here I go. Move, legs, move. Now, dadgummit. Oh, Larry. All right, I'm back. I took a look at the backside of that roof to see what the new finished product's gonna look like. And oh, is it amazing. I'm so excited, guys, to have a new roof, something I don't have to worry about, dread, cry about. 50 years of worry-free, come to realization that it is done. And it looks so good compared to going up against that other gray. It just, it's amazing. Did it cost an arm and a leg? Yeah, do-si-do, it did. Cost me 2 arms and 2 legs. $7,500 for parts and labor. Additional $3,000 to finance it. So I'm out 10.5, but I got a 50-year warranty on a roof that should not leak. Hallelujah. So I'm all excited. As long as the pipes cut around. Natalie, I believe that is Matthew 4, 1 through 11. Miss Tammy, write that down for me, will you? 4, 1 through 11, Matthew. Who was that who gave that? I smell some smoke. Somebody must barbecue. Thank you, Miss Tammy. That was Miss Connie Jones. Thank you, Miss Connie. I appreciate the help. I think the next thing is to take down this old tree here. Make somebody some good firewood. It's sure seasoned. It's like an old tooth that dreams. All they got to do is have a couple of pushes, and I think it'll be felling down anyway. Grab me a rope and pull it this way so it don't hit my mailbox. About time to paint that new mailbox again. I had the old red, white, and blues on it. Maybe this time I'll make it match the roof. Is the neighbor wood-burning stove? It could be, Tammy, because that's what it smells like. Do-si-do, I thought my roof was expensive at $16K. Hey, that is expensive, sister. If it was $16K, I don't think I could have done my roof. But I got out of it $10,500, so, and that was with the finance charges and all. So I'm really blessed. And hopefully it won't take me very long to pay it off. I'll get it where it needs to be and try to work on the garage. Because I think I can get the garage done for half that price. And that's with no finance charges. So we'll see. And that's with everything done and not have to worry about it. Hey, it's going up. Miss Tammy, what time is it? 'Cause remember, the time don't stop till they pull out the yard. You got to remember that, guys. Now, the roof will be done, so you can have a chance of winning that one. But to get it all out of the house and off the yard, that's when the complete time stops. What time you got, Miss Tammy? 11:20. Boy, you're going to be close. Steve was at 11:30, so they got 10 minutes to finish that up, Steve. You might be a minute or two after, but there's a good possibility they could finish it up, Steve. Winter storm map shows 23 states bracing for at least 12 inches. Woo-wee. 12 inches, guys. Man, I hope you got your pipes dripping and your water's wrapped and everything. I've got everything wrapped, I pray. I need to get in there and do my hot water tank. I need to wrap around it to where that I can make sure that that's done. Yeah, Steve, it's about halfway through, brother. Plus, they got to do the cap, so you might be a little bit off, but you ain't gonna be far off, brother. You're pretty well spot on with your timing. That ridge cap won't take just a minute to throw up. We got somebody working on the backside. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's probably caulking around them few pipes that we got. And this is where it's going to be the test, because he's got to cut around that pipe. He's thinking, oh, goodness gracious, he's got one cut to make it right. And hopefully they'll cut it just as close as humanly possible. Hope they don't cut it too far. If you cut it too far, then I'm going to have a leak spot. The roof is looking really good and nice. Thank you, Miss Connie. I'm really excited, guys. I really, really am. This is such a big relief off of us. And now I'll be able to work on the interior too. I'm going to redo the floors. I've got some wild imagination going on. I seen this one video where they took these round pieces of wood, sawed it about, I think about a 1/4 inch, and they're all different varieties. And then they took some gravel, laid some gravel down in the house, the small pea gravel, and then they put these blocks around and then spread the gravel around it. And then they poured some epoxy on the top of that. And oh, was it beautiful. So you better stay tuned. Never know what Dream could do. He might could even pour concrete inside there. You don't never know about this old boy. But as soon as I get it through, I'll show the reveal on the inside too. But right now, it's not worthy of showing the inside. The inside looked as rough as the outside did when it began. But I took and remodeled a lot, but I still got some ways to go. It seems that it seemed that too, it looked amazing. I seen that too, and it looked amazing. Yeah, Steve, it did look amazing. And it looked simplistic to do. All it took was a bunch of wood, and all they did was cut it into round pieces. And it was all different sizes. And like I said, they spread the gravel, laid that on top, and then poured the epoxy. Of course, epoxy would be what would be the most costly out of it. But it still looked good. Still look good. I want to make sure all the cylinder blocks up underneath the house is right before I do that, because that's going to be a lot of weight on the house. And I want to make sure that it's going to be secure. Well, I'm all excited. I got 2 metal roofs, this one and over the boxing ring where I used to have the boxing ring, and I will eventually have that blocked in and hopefully use it as my YouTube studio. That was my plan all along, to be able to have a YouTube studio so that I could write my music and not have no place to be bothering Miss Tammy. Did see where they made a seam in the floor with a stream in the. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah, they poured the gravel, they laid the wood blocks, and then they poured the epoxy right on the top, and it looked amazing. I mean, it looked amazing. And they had it all see-through and heated it, and you get that self-leveling epoxy, so you don't have to really worry about it, and then throw the heater behind it and remove the bubbles. And boy, I'm all excited. We're gonna have a new roofed house. I got a John Deere tractor or John Deere lawnmower this season to keep my yard mowed. So we'll be able to spivvy it up around here and try to make it a lot different. I think where I've got this old dead tree here, I think I'm gonna put like a these wood rounds and epoxy floors are gorgeous. Yes, ma'am, Miss Connie. They used that, and then they used the pea gravel. They used the pea gravel in between them, and man, it made it look amazing. You know, there's people that's doing things with like pennies. They lay pennies down, and since pennies is so dirt cheap now, and they don't make them, you know, they have all copper floor. Lay your pennies down, put the different designs, because pennies come in 2 or 3 different colors. They do designs with them, and then they pour the epoxy over top of the pennies, and they look pretty awesome too. I think where I'm gonna have this old tree at, I think I'm gonna put like I'm gonna build like a frame of a teepee, and then I'm gonna use all these seeds that grow up out of here, musky dimes and things like that, and have it grow up this inside this TP frame. And that way me and Tammy during the summertime can sit outside and kind of give it privacy because of, hey, here comes that train, guys. Train of salvation. I'm gonna take it off of this for a second. Train of salvation, guys. Right there. Hopefully our train will have a little bit nicer paint job. That was a short one. It don't have room for many, so you better have your tickets. That one was short. It was over before it began. It's saying there's only limited space. Limited space, because the road to heaven is very narrow, but the road to hell is very wide. There'd be a lot on that train to that road to hell. There'd be very little on that train to salvation. Heard Miss Tammy waving at y'all. She's a peeking. Miss Tammy, we like about a quarter of the way to be finished. Let's see if I can get her to come out and take a peek. Come on out and look, Miss Tammy. I told her to come out and look. She'd come out, leave the dog inside, and she's got to put up Donald because he gets stupid. We've got cats running out wanting to be part of it, but they decide, nope, they want to bounce back in. Here she comes. She's going to take a peek outside. I zoomed in. They cut the relief for the pipe nice and snug. These guys are good. Yes, ma'am, they are, Miss Connie. They really, really are. Well, Miss Tammy's showing you that cat that we're going to probably be losing here in a minute, old Smokey. Old Smokey's got him a new owner. The man in the red gloves is going to be taking Smokey. And he's going to have a forever home. Miss Tammy's going to hide him out. So, what do you think, Miss Tammy?
Oh, I'm so freaking excited.
Look at that.
Look at that.
They done got the other side done.
No, is it not beautiful?
It is beautiful. It makes a big difference, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that neighbor come by and she says, oh, I'm so proud for you. Her and her daughter both.
Right on.
She said that looks so amazing, guys.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's that wood-burning stove.
Yeah, you smell it too. Yeah.
I'm fishing to go look in the back.
It looks just like the front. Just be careful. Walk around that way, baby. Don't step over all that and fall.
Yeah, I know. Bless your heart. You're so cold. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me, baby. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Guys, we're almost through. Steve, I think you run out of your time, didn't you? I think you run it out of your time, Steve. They're gonna caulk around some of them pipes. And the good thing about the pipes, they've got all that up underneath it. So if it does leak, it's not gonna be so apt to run inside. It's going to actually be able to run outside, and I'm so excited. He was through. Ready to get that last piece up. He's putting caps and all kinds of things around it. I'm excited. What do you think, Tam? Ain't that something?
That is so freaking nice. Moving right along, too.
Yeah, I think Steve might have got cheated because he was saying 11:30.
Oh,
Oh, I hope they don't hit their electrical because, man, it'll sure light them up. Just 2 more pieces and that's it.
I know it. Well, I got Donald locked down.
All
Luna's
right.
at the bench, but she's going to have to wait a minute.
She will wait till we get through. Ooh, boy, look at that. That's not square.
Hey, they'll fix it.
Yeah, they'll fix it.
Oh,
I have to cut that.
good nerve, baby. I can't stand here. I'm sorry.
Go, man. Get out of here. If you notice, guys, that over there on the left,
Where's Larry go?
huh?
Where's Larry?
Larry went around the house. I hope
He got full.
he did get full. There goes the little baby. Where you going? Yeah, okay. I wonder where TK is. Has anybody seen TK? He's MIA. Usually he's in here bugging me. I'd like to see him bug me. I want him to see the new roof. Yeah, you notice how one is probably about 12 inches at the bottom, and at the top is probably a good 1.5 feet. That'd tell you how that roof ain't square. He was in here. He was, yeah. He probably done went and did him some coloring. He loves to color. That's his thing. If you ever see TK, you ask him what he's doing. I'm a coloring, Grandpa. I haven't seen him for about an hour. Yeah, he's probably in there coloring, doing something. He done got his song written. He sent me both versions, and he says, Grandpa, I sent you both versions. You can play them both if you want. I said, TK, they're both the same song, but yeah, okay. But yeah, he's really something. I love some TK. Come here, baby. Smokey. Smokey. Smokey says, I want to go, Poppy. You done gave me away. I'm here to leave. Hey, Miss Tammy, could you bring me that phone number out, too, when you get a chance? I think his caregiver's at home. Oh, yeah, probably. Miss Tammy, I'll need your phone, too, baby, so that I can get this gentleman to call my sis. He's in the car. So, if you could, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go get some stickers, so take your time. I'm going over to the car. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. Stand up, Dream. All right. Tammy, am I froze? Tammy, am I froze, honey? Can you text me and say yes or no? Am I froze? We are 12. Tammy? Tammy! You're good. Thank you, Steve. She's went with Luna, so I couldn't really ask. Hi, Lily. We're minus 12 wind chill, 22 at the moment, only in line for half a foot of snow. Ooh. You're not frozen. Thank you, Steve. Yes, he does. We have nothing but good memories of those times. Let's see. Can y'all in your path to storm? Yes, ma'am. Hi, Lily. How are you? Hello there. Such comfort to see Reverend. You got your roofers up and running. Yes, ma'am, Lily. Your house looks just like the house we raised the kids up in when we moved, and the whole back of the house's roof was very bad. It snowed and rained in the house. Yes, ma'am, Miss Connie, it did here too. But no more now. Where's little Larry? Well, little Larry, he's went around the back of the house. I think he might have went back home. He got full, and our daughter lives in that house. She loves it. Yes, I love our house too. It's small, but it's sufficient for us. We don't require much. We're pretty simple people. And Steve, hi, Reverend Dream and Connie, have my blessings. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, brother. I do appreciate that. We can always use as many blessings as humanly possible. I gotta get me some more stickers. There's the Dream Team stickers. I gotta get some more of those. We've got a few of them. That's from our boxing team, the Dream Team. Of course, got both of them. Got something here. One notification. Let's see. You will be responsible for repaying this amount and any other payments you previously authorized, plus any associated interest and fees, and under terms of your loan agreement to stop. Amen. We got to get some more of them, though. I'm out of those. Yeah, win choice is done been paid for. Complete. This has requested a payment of $3,750 from your loan account ending in. We are seeking to confirm that your job is substantially complete and obtain your authorization to process this merchant payment request. Text yes. So now we got to pay Win Choice back. $3,750. That is their finance charges, plus we've got to pay the roof. So we're going to be in debt for a while, but we have a new roof and we're excited about this. We still got to put on the crown, but they're working on it right now. And I think everybody's getting everything buttoned up. And okay, we're confirmed that we owe money, so we're excited about owing money. Thank Green Sky for lending us the money to be able to do this. If it wasn't for y'all, none of this would be possible. So Green Sky's the financer guys, and these roofers have done an amazing job. Same here, Bowen, no notification either. Oop. Let's see, your payment plan offer has been canceled by. Okay, we had to contact them. The payment plan Miss Tammy on Morrilton has been canceled. We've got to call them here in a minute for Miss Tammy's surgery. Hey, brother, I was walking in home now. Hey, Candy, it's vent pipe for the sewer in the back. Yes, it is on that top right there. That's the one that, and the other pipe's in the back. Hello, sweet Tammy, I love you so much. And I seen Bowen's name come across here. Oh, Bowen's in here. I love y'all too. I don't know y'all was live. Oh, I'm sorry, Bowen. If I thought, brother, I'd called you. We've been out here quite a bit this morning. We've been out here since probably about 8:30. My old nose is running. Hands colder than cold biscuit gravy. But we're still hanging in here. We're still hanging in here. They're trimming up the top, getting ready to put the cap on it. What do y'all think? What y'all think about the roof? We're so excited that we actually fulfilled and got it all done. They're trimming up right now, trying to get it all where they could put the cap on it and call it done. Yeah, well, we don't have the gas anymore. The gas heater's gone. So, yeah, me too, Bowen. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely got a pizzazz to it, and it matches good with the trim on the outer walls. That was one of the things I was worried about. Yes, peace of mind is. So hey, Dream, it's Hunter with Wind Choice Roofing. I'm the production manager and came and measured it for y'all. Glad to see you're happy. Oh yes, brother Hunter, I sure am, man. Y'all's people did an amazing job. this is out there. We got 3,000 subscribers, and it is going to bring you some business, I pray. You can go back and watch. Your 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 production team did an excellent job. They're very courteous and kind. They went above and beyond what they could have done, and we look forward into doing more more things with y'all in the near future. Yeah, Miss Tammy, that's Hunter, honey. And Hunter, we appreciate you. We really do, man. Y'all made our price go way up. Hold on, here's my old landlord. Hold on, guys.
Making a movie of this?
Yeah.
What? He's got a sewer?
Nah, I ain't got it. It's done YouTube.
He's putting that on right now?
Yeah. They're doing it this
And he's a roof. Well, tried to get up there last night. My vertigo wouldn't let me get up on the roof. I was going to patch it just for the tarp for the storm. And my vertigo was so bad I was afraid of falling off the roof. There it sits. Hey! You didn't need that drill. So how many guys do you have?
Oh, we got it.
6. Who are they? They any good? They have a boss? Yes. Well, probably. I got the gates closed. I got generator out right now. I got water, extra water. I'm all ready for it. Probably. Yeah, they goddamn insurance. 55 years we've had insurance. Never had one claim. And a guy walked all over that roof. Said, he said, well, if it was a hailstorm, it would have been flipped up. I said, where'd you go to school? Fucking idiot. He said, oh, I said, no. I said, no, you're a fucking idiot. I said, so you're going back to your roof? He said, well, absolutely not. You don't need a roof. The whole inside is right inside. It's all coming from the inside, and we don't need a roof. We look around. And I said, just cancel. I said, we got no use for your goddamn insurance. You never paid a penny. All you do is one thing. Take the money. Do you have insurance? Look, fine. That's the only house we have insurance on anymore. We got insurance on nothing. What's this going to cost?
It was
Metal. 100? Wow. What's your thing? Is that him right there? What are you doing? I was looking for somebody to fix my roof. I like your coat, man. You get 2 of me? 1 for me? Okay. Phone number. We just live 1 mile up the road. Right. No time. Well, they cabled it 10 years ago, and it's been all junk. It's all leaking inside the house. The insurance said they wouldn't cover it. Pretty heavy. could get him back on the roof. Got a tarp and tire to patch one spot. And then it's good till next week. You got a vehicle? We don't have room to
Hey, Sergio!